Sugar, all of it. Always the same. Always 2 to 1. We're doing hard meringue. 2 to 1. 2 to 1. The meringue got a little color. I didn't want it to get color. Thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and agitate, and I'm going to go ahead and do what you guys are quite familiar with by now, right guys? And that's the disbursement of the sugar, right? But in a cold form, all you want to do is wet the sugar. But we're going to go into bain-marie. And in a bain-marie, all we're doing is stirring until this thing is dissolved. Again, the 2 to 1 is also going to protect your egg whites as long as you are moving it. Because it really has to penetrate the sugar for it to actually cook your egg whites. But if you don't keep it moving, it's going to end up cooking it. So please keep it moving. The job's simple. Just trying to get this thing dissolved so that it's nice and smooth. Digital thermometers are expensive, so I'm not going to ask you guys to do that. But my mercury thermometer, candy thermometer, was 5-finger discount. So things happen. You know, you have something and somebody really likes it. I hope he or she really likes it. It's really good. 300 for 17 years. 17 years ago, I paid for it. It's a very archaic looking one. I'm sure you guys have seen it, the mercury one. It comes in a metal case. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It always has a cork on top, right? So I bought a brand new one. But it's not coming this way.
So it's been here at the store.
Yeah, but I think, you know, sometimes, you know, when you have something somebody wants, yeah, you hope he or she really will. It's a good job.
I don't know if you can have that, but I want to break it. I ain't there yet. I'm still I can see.
You know, you guys can tell how like the sugar is starting to dissolve, because in the beginning it feels like, you know, you can feel the life, right? And then as you get to that spot, it kind of feels more liquid, right guys? So that's what you really do. We're trying to get a feel for it. By the way, Chef Baker and I, we were talking about one of the questions that was posed by several students. They were asking, like, you know, what kind of book should I get so that I can stay more focused with items that I'm learning about and all that. Well, your current textbook is as good as it's going to get if your budget is about $30 to $40. It's as good as it's going to get. One of these days I'll bring one of my patient books, and you'll be like, your jaws will drop, because I paid $1,200. as a reference is going to cost you $35. $35 books are basically nice pictures. You have to pay minimum, I think minimum $500. And what he and we were talking about, yeah, a lot of the ones are just bad books. Yeah, you look at it. You can look at the recipe and it's like the same.
So Alex.
We'll call it this the velvet vanilla color today.
I call it a calibration.
What you guys are doing is, when you guys are checking on these, you guys are just picking it up. And they should pick up really nice and easy. Okay, guys? Let's go right back there because you guys can check those out.
Can you send this to me? Yeah.
It's like styrofoam.
That's crazy. They're so light.
So light.
Oh.
You expect it to be like. Do it. Like meringue. This one. Oh, shut up. It's like marshmallow. Almost don't have no weight to it. Like, it's really fluffy. Hey, making my baby.
Oh, whoa. Hey, nothing to that. It's like a packing peanut. I've never done my soup. It's so
It's light, right? You guys can pick it up, right? It's not soft, right? What?
it feels really good.
Buy one? Yeah, you can bite into one, but it's hot right now. No? Yeah, because you have to let it completely cool.
Oh, I love cotton candy. Amber! Alex, can you bring me one? Please, thank you.
I didn't hear you do this. See, the meringue that my grandma taught me how to make, I hated it. Because it was like, you know how mushy and
This is like fun.
Now, you know, the thing
With the
about
marshmallows, you get Lucky
they
Charms.
get a lot crispier as they cool. Next thing
It really does.
you can dip it in like chocolate.
No.
and he feel good.
It's a Lucky Charms.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Because I would be mad if you don't piss how I feel.
Hey guys, you know, Shan was asking, you know, this thing is the same way as the sponge method, okay guys? You want to make sure that there is no sugar granules, okay? So it's nice and smooth and that it is warm, okay? That's what we want. So we're gonna go on high speed with this, guys. Once you have achieved that warmth, you can tell initially when it started to actually go, some part of like a steam was coming up, right? So it was nice and warm, and we want to make sure that the sugar has completely dissolved into it. Feel that that's warm now, right?
Too much sugar.
You say you had too much sugar. Never too much sugar. It's when you come down from sugar rush or
Hey guys, in this age of smartphones and all that, right? You know, you guys can shop around for candy thermometers. You guys can, right? You don't have to go to the store and you can even see if they have it available. You know what I mean, guys? Like, that's what I think is really cool about the smartphones. You know, like, you know, remember the days when you actually go somewhere and you took a special trip to go there and they don't have it?
Yes.
That's really sucky, right? Make sure they have it, okay?
Actually, I did that when I was looking for my scale. I looked up the reviews on it, and what I was going to get had shitty reviews.
Okay,
So
how much
like,
is this? $20 for this thermometer, but check this out. Isn't it like movies lately, like $12? So something like that. And then, you know, I'm just saying, like, this will be something that's going to be with you for a while. That's all. Unless it gets 5 fingers. That's right. Have you guys noticed how high this was in the beginning, right? But as it loses the foam and as it gets more incorporated with the sugar, how much of the sheen is starting to appear, right? And how thick this thing looks now, right guys? It looks more like marshmallow now, right guys? So, I mean, you can tell the stability of a meringue by just looking at it, okay? Swiss meringue is also the same principle. It's nice and warm when you touch this, right? So you want it to be completely cool to the touch when you think it's done.
Shiny. Shiny. Yeah.
I'm actually going to let these two meringues just keep going. I'm going to move on to the next segment, but before I do, I'm going to give you guys a 5-minute bathroom break. Let's do that.